Hello, lawn mowing people. What I'm going to talk about today is planning for the holidays. So you're busy running a lawn mowing business and you don't give much thought to the approaching public holidays. I remember back when I paid such little attention, I wasn't even aware that the day was a public holiday until it actually happened. I remember that years ago I sent a guy to a retirement village on Anzac morning, and I didn't even realise. I'd realised what I'd done about 5 minutes after he left, and I had to quickly get hold of him and get him to come home before he arrived at the village. So that would have been really awkward, but that's how much attention I was paying to public holidays back then. The thing about holidays with a lawn mowing business is one of the best things becomes one of the worst things. And what do I mean by that? Well, one of the great things about mowing lawns is the fact that you get the recurring income. However, there's a downside. Unlike a shop, you can't just close the door for a day and then open the door the next day as if nothing happened. With a lawn mowing business, it's different. Because you see, in this hypothetical shop, if it acted like a lawn mowing business, they'd have a queue of all the customers from yesterday waiting outside the shop to come and visit the next day. That's the problem with the lawn mowing business. You have to deal with the customers that were due the day that you took off before you deal with the customers the next day. And this may sound easy, but let's say you're mowing 12 lawns a day, you miss one day, then the next day you've got 24 lawns to cut. You miss that day, the next day you've got 36, and things can get out of hand really, really quickly. But these days, I'm no longer ambushed by public holidays and things run a lot more smoothly. So how do you make sure that your business is ready for the holidays? Here's what I do. For starters, I use a calendar. One of the first things I did was I learned to pay attention to the calendar. When the new year starts, I get my wall planner and I mark all the holidays so I can see them coming from a mile away. And then once I know where the holidays are, I take steps to manage them. I let customers know my schedule. Our holiday management starts with the moment we onboard a new customer. We tell them that we will always be there the same day, except in a week with a public holiday. We say if the public holiday is on the Monday, we may be a day late. If the public holiday is on a Friday, we might be a day early. And this gives us time to get the catch-up work done. And this gives us time to do the work that we need to do to keep on schedule, and we don't get all those calls from customers saying, hey, you didn't mow my lawn today. So another thing that's good to know is, are your customers going to be away? Because if your customer's going to be on holiday, it's a good thing to know that, and I'll talk about why later. Now, another thing is access. If a customer's going away and they usually leave a gate unlocked on the day that you mow, then you're going to need to arrange access. You're going to either have to have a code for the gate or you're going to have a key. Now, if you're going to have keys, what I do suggest is in your lawn mowing vehicle, just have the number of the property and the first two letters in the street name. And that's enough for you to know which key belongs to what, but it's not enough for anybody else if they find the key ring. So another thing to do in public holidays is communicate by text if possible. Don't use email addresses if they're going to a work address, because that person may not see them for 3 weeks or so. Use the text number if you can, and if they are going to be away, then it's always good if you can possibly get a personal email address. So if you need to contact them over the holidays and they're going to be overseas, or you can't contact them by phone, you'll be able to send them an email. Another thing to remember is people can sleep in over the holidays. They have long days, long nights, and they sleep in a lot. So you don't want to disturb your customers. That makes it difficult if you want to start early. Now, early starts are unavoidable, but one thing that you can do to reduce the disturbance is if you have any commercial work, do that first. And the next thing you could do is if you have any lawns where you know your customers have gone away, then you can also put them on your early start list. And that way you can turn up, you can mow the lawn, and you're not annoying the customers. Now, another thing is just do not go on holiday yourself when everybody else is going on holiday. Don't be one of those lawn mowing guys that leave their customers to fend for themselves over the big breaks like Christmas and New Year's. Stick around, look after your customers. Take your holidays in the middle of winter when the grass isn't growing and your customers won't even know that you're missing. Working over the Christmas break and taking your breaks in the middle of winter is the price that you will pay for having a successful lawn mowing business in the Southern Hemisphere. It could even be a time to build your business. Actually, with the amount of leads that we had come in over December, I figured if I'd let them all go to another contractor and just worked with one guy, and assuming that he got one in every 2 or 3 quotes, he would have had at least about 20 to 25 new lawns in that month alone. So it is a great month for building. Now, what happens is many of the lawn mowing contractors, they go away at this time of year, and some of them leave their customers high and dry. So I've lost count of the number of calls I get in the holidays at Christmas when somebody needs someone to mow their lawns urgently for a family gathering or for New Year's, and their lawn mowing guy's gone away. If you can get round there, do the job, do a nice job, tell them that you're available this time of year, you holiday in midwinter, they wouldn't have this problem if they were using you, then you could possibly get yourself a new customer. When the contractor gets back from his ill-planned holiday, they'll have lost a customer. It's your gain. Now, lastly, don't stress. I know the public holidays equal short weeks and long days, but it's not the end of the world. Everything will return to normal soon, and you will quickly get back to your regular routine. There may be the occasional hiccup, but if you follow the suggestions in this video, things will go a lot smoother. So to sum it up, keep your customers in the loop, let them know how you're managing your holidays, arrange access if necessary, make sure that you have a way to contact your customers, stick around over Christmas and over the New Year's break and grow your business, and take a well-deserved holiday in the midwinter when travel is cheap and the grass isn't growing. That's all I've got to say today. Remember, you can always join my Facebook community. The link will be in the description of the video. And if you want to join the Lawn Mowing 101 membership, where I teach people how to build and grow a successful lawn mowing business, make more money every year without working any harder, then you'll find the link in the first comment underneath this video. And meanwhile, get out there, mow lawns, have fun, and happy lawn mowing, people.